Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is just keep swimming. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while back, and the world has completely transformed since then. So if I find anything as I'm reading that seems to be out of date, I will interrupt myself and give you the most recent information. At the end, if necessary, I will do a summary of the topic based on what's going on in the world today. I also have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Just keep swimming. In the Disney film Finding Nemo, there's a character named Dory who has short-term memory loss, someone with whom any woman over 40 would identify with. She helps the main character, Marlin, swim all the way to Sydney to rescue his son, Nemo. It's quite challenging for her because she keeps forgetting who Marlin is or that they're going anywhere at all. When Marlin manages to remind her of this, she shoots ahead chanting to herself, "Just keep swimming, just keep swimming." It's a wonderful analogy for us as we navigate our way through the density and effort of life on playground Earth. We forget that we are spirit, consciousness, also known as expanded self, infinite being, and that we created this world of physical reality. So it's all made up by us. Even if we remember that part, we may not feel that infinite or expanded. And density and effort can feel awful gosh darn real. What often happens is, as spirit or consciousness, we decide on something that would be fun to do, and we set into motion a series of events. To us, as consciousness, it's an enjoyable ripple of energy into a sea of beingness. Our physical self experiences it as a tidal wave. It's small and limited and powerless and can't possibly surf or swim through it. However, just like jumping waves at the beach, if you just dive through the big ones, you come out the other side exhilarated and refreshed. Sometimes you set into motion something that's going to take a bit of physical time to get through. As consciousness, there is no time or space, and everything is happening at once. So it's possible to make miraculous changes instantaneously. In consideration of your body, which lives in linear time and is used to evolution, you often take things in increments. A series of events causes you to eventually leave your job, or start a new career, or end your marriage, or get married, move to another state or country, or any number of major life-changing events. These are the baby steps that help you grow into a new phase of your journey. Bodies aren't all that comfortable with change and transformation. They go into resistance, they have a temper tantrum, or spaced out when faced with things outside of their comfort zone. Sometimes it's possible to coax them through it with chocolate, hot baths, massage, etc. But sometimes you have to hunker down and just do it. You can know your spirit or consciousness and still be hitting major energy currents. The challenge is not to get stuck trying to swim upstream and yet not get swept out to sea. Recently, I read instructions for how to get out when you're stuck in a riptide. A riptide is a strong current that pulls you away from the shoreline. It can be dangerous. Many swimmers drown from exhaustion when trying to swim against it. Common advice is to relax and let it take you out to sea. It usually dissipates after a while, and then you can swim back to shore. But you never know how far out in the ocean it will carry you and how many miles from your original beach you'll end up. The new advice I notice is to swim parallel to the shore, that is, across the current instead of against. It's an interesting idea when applied to the ebb and flow of energy patterns in the morphic field. Rather than resisting or surrendering, just turn and swim across it. This week, if you find yourself caught up in the riptide of things, don't resist, but don't surrender either. Swim across it. You'll intuitively know how, now it's been suggested to you. And just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Try this for a week and see what happens. And let me know in the comments below. I really love reading your comments. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up to like it, and also click the bell icon to subscribe. And that way you're telling YouTube to share these videos far and wide and reach people who really need this information. If you'd like a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the skybox technique. It'll give you an expanded perspective of your life. And if you want some fun tools for manifestation, I have a self-study course called Manifesting Money and Miracles. You'll learn how to change your inner vibrations to completely transform your external world. And if you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. I do individual sessions where I take a look at the essence of who you are, you as consciousness, and what's going on in your life today. And I can answer any questions, and it's all recorded just for you. And if you want to know more, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a good preparation for my coaching program, where I work with you one-on-one and give you specially chosen consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. So go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.